Hi guys, it's me, Nico. Um, how to begin? Okay, there are certain women that really confuse me. Maybe because I was raised by men to be a man, I don't know. But you know those women, the one who can't get anything done without a man's helping hand, the ones who can't move the sofa from one side of the room to the other until the man comes home to do it because the man has the strength and the muscle to move a sofa. I don't understand those women. Recently, there has been a situation where a young man I know and love was in a relationship with someone who is a very needy person. And he cut off the relationship because, one, he's not in love with her, and two, she needs way more than he can give. And he knows that that's not something that he needs in his life. And so he has put a bit of distance between them. She has since seen the error of her cheating ways because, yes, she did cheat on him. Um, she did a couple of other things, has been violent towards him. But he, being the great guy that he is, promised her that she would never lose him, that he would always be her friend and be there for her. She tests that theory far too often for my tastes. She calls him daily, 15, 40 times a day, sometimes staying on the phone with him all day long while he's at work and while he comes home from work until he can pass out at the end of the night and get some sleep for the next day at work. She does this because she feels that if she monopolizes all of his time, he won't have the time to go out there and find someone else. And so long as he's got his energy focused on her, he will begin to see that they were maybe truly made for one another, and he will stop looking outside of their dynamic because he will see that truly they were meant to be together. And that is not the case. The young man knows full well they were not meant to be together. And in being polite as he doesn't know a way to tell her to back that off. So he figures by being her friend, she will realize that he is just a friend and that he will always be there for her. Means that while he'll always be there for her, he also has a life of his own. I don't believe that this woman is going to come to that conclusion. I believe that this woman has got her biological clock ticking and knows that he's the one that got away, and she's shoving herself so far up his ass. He doesn't know what to do with himself right now. The poor guy genuinely has been stressed out the last 2 months, every single day of the last 2 months, because he's taking care of her while she's off her meds, because he needs to help her, because nobody else understands her like he does, because he is her best friend. And while he's admirable and he's a great guy and he's doing a wonderful thing for her, I still feel that his time would be better served elsewhere. I feel that she is manipulating him, and I feel that if I were to tell him, it would come off wrong. Because you see, I'm his mother. And he's going to think that I'm just being that way because I'm his mom and no one's ever going to be good enough for my kid. And that's not true, honestly. I think that if he were to find the right person, I would see it immediately and back off, you know? My kids aren't perfect, and I don't expect their partners to be perfect. When I meet their partners and I see some kind of synchronicity, I am happy for them genuinely. When I met this one, I was always apprehensive about it because I thought she's going to burn him out. in horrible ways, and this is not good for him. Because I saw this coming, you see. And I don't know how to help him. But everyone around them seems to think they make such a wonderful couple. Meanwhile, my poor kid is burnt out and pulling out his hair and trying to figure out how he can make her better so she could just leave. If only it were that simple, huh? Because if that were the case and she could just get better and she could leave, he would be able to get back to work and start calming down and everything will be okay. But while she's not well, he has to sit there and hold her hand and talk to her all night long and play with her hair, you know. Oh, poor girl. You'll be okay. I'll take care of you. I'm not that kind. I'm not that understanding a person. I understand she has mental illnesses. I understand that she needs help. But my stand on this is she should be getting it from professionals, not my kid. On that note, I'm going to go and find myself something to eat in that kitchen. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.